everyone! Welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video where Dokkan Festival Super Baby 2 arrives! Let's get right into the animations, details, and just... It's so exciting to see more GT love, but before I get into this video, consider liking if you enjoy, consider subscribing if you have not done so already, and with that out of the way, let's get straight into the animations! Alright everyone, the side character is Baby Possessed Trunks doing an absolutely clean finisher here on Goku. Love those animations, have nothing to complain about. Especially since we are starting off with Super Baby 1! He is the forgotten middle child in the baby forms because there's always so much emphasis on Baby Vegeta and Super Baby 2 and the Great Ape form that this just gets lost in translation. So good! Seeing the transformation into Super Baby 2 as well. Oh, absolutely love to see it! Oh my word! This looks so good! Yes! Oh my gosh! And the final flash! Fuck! Immaculate GT animations, but we are not done yet! As he is going to go! Golden Great Ape! Oh my god! Yo! Yo, his motion looks sick! Oh my gosh! And he has an active skill. Oh, oh. Yo, that looks insane. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Yes! Oh my goodness. Wow, there's the explosive finish with a KO screen. You already know I'm giving him points for that KO screen, but oh my gosh. I've said this time and time again. Dokkan keeps stepping up the animation quality, and this is absolutely no different. Baby has a lot of very good animation. Seems like he has a lot of good mechanics too, as he has what seems to be a passive skill transformation into an active skill to go giant ape, and then he gets an active skill on top of that. That's wild. That is absolutely insane. Oh my days. Boy, I want to get into this kit. Oh my goodness. Just off of aesthetics alone, I might have to consider going a little bit for him. Yo, definitely consider saving up for sure for the next big thing for Dokkan, especially since we don't know what the rest of the year is going to look like, since Dokkan is shifting around with the schedule, so we can't really make much patterns right now. But this looks absolutely awesome. Definitely like, oh my gosh, again with the good changes from the 10th year chat. Look at this, right? We have the battle motion. Oh my goodness. And we're about to get to the kit revision update. Oh my goodness. Oh, all of it's just been super peak. And we're having more of those changes coming in very soon, starting with the reverse removal update very soon as well. So that's going to be absolutely fantastic in my opinion. But about Baby, he looks awesome. Nothing I want to even complain remotely about. Everything looks chef's kiss. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema animations. You could tell though, they were definitely going increasing spectacle throughout these animations, right? I feel like Super Baby 1, he had decent animations, but then they stepped it up for 2, and then they keep stepping it up for his attacks, and then they stepped it up for Golden Great Ape. I feel like that's what's happening. There's really a transformation going on, even with the animation quality as we go into this, or rather, the animation height. Like, it feels hype as we're going through his transformations, in my opinion. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 in terms of animations. I cannot fault it. It's definitely one of the craziest looking animations I've seen in a long time, especially with how good this all looks in terms of grading. But let's get into the kit and then get my final thoughts, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, everyone. Breaking down Trunks Possessed GT. He is Extreme AGL with a stock standard leader skill, Corroded Body and Mind, or Terrifying Conquerors. Key 3 and HP attack defense 130. Honestly, for side TURs, they should absolutely raise this leader skill. Oh my goodness, 130% leads are absolutely irrelevant, but that's neither here nor there. Basic effects: Corroded Body and Mind, allies key 1 and attack defense 30%, per Corroded Body and Mind, or Terrifying Conqueror's ally on the team, depending on which has more members, attack defense 50% and damage reduction rate plus 5%. So fully, since it's ally, that's not including him. So that would be attack defense 300 and damage reduction rate 30, if I'm reading that correctly. When there is an ally whose name includes baby attacking the same turn, or when all allies attacking the same turn are Corroded Body and Mind, attack 100 when attacking, and guards as the first attacker on the turn, key 1 and attack defense 150, damage reduction rate 15%, and attacked enemies attack and defense minus 30% for 2 turns, and after receiving an attack, attack and defense 250% and launches an additional super attack. Honestly, he looks like a bunch of stats with a little bit of damage reduction on top of that on the right setup. He looks solid, but that's all he's probably going to amount to. There's nothing absolutely insane or wicked here. He just seems like he is going to be a solid unit for his team, and that is honestly my overall impression of him and his animation. It's just pretty solid. It's just pretty good, but it's like, it's okay. There's nothing groundbreaking here as well. So, going through the rest of his kit, his links are Thirst for Conquest, Coward, GT, Loyalty, Royal Lineage, Hatred of Saiyans, and Fierce Battle, categories, Corroded Body and Mind, Terrifying Conquerors, Hybrid Saiyans, Earthbed Fighters, Mission Execution. Not a lot of categories, however, since he is so team restricted, you would only want to run him on his categories anyway because of the big buffs you are getting. His super attack raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and seals super attack, and it is a Ki Blast super. Overall, a solid character. However, let's get into Super Baby 1. He is Extreme SCR with the absolutely wicked leader skill of Corroded Body and Mind. 4. Battle of Fate. Key 3 HP 200, attack defense 170 plus an additional HP attack defense 50% for characters who are Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump carded GT bosses. Wow. Wow. Corroded Body and Mind is definitely niche, however, we definitely needed a leader skill though, and Battle of Fate is crazy on the leader skill. That's crazy good. I can definitely tell y'all right now, this is going to be a crazy team just because of the Battle of Fate leader skill. Getting into the passive skill, Controlled Vegeta, the basic effects, Ki 2 and attack defense 250, great chance to dodge, guard, Corroded Body and Mind, allies attack 50% when attacking with 12 or more Ki, attack defense further 250%, chance of evading enemies' attack plus 10% permanently, it seems like. So that is absolutely insane. Although I think that might be on turn 1. When attacking with 12 or more Ki, a further boost of attack defense 250, and one-time chance of evading enemies' attack plus a further 10%, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, or when there's another 3 or more Corroded Body or Mind, or GT bosses, allies, and Moving on to his passive skill, Controlled Vegeta, basic effects, Key 2 and attack defense 250, great chance to dodge, guards all attacks, and corroded body and mind, category allies attack plus 50%, and when attacking with 12 or more key, attack defense 250%, and one-time chance of evading enemies attack plus a further 10%, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, or when another 3 or more corroded body and mind or GT bosses allies are on the team starting from the 3rd turn for the character's entry turn, he transforms into Super Baby 2. His base seems absolutely a little bare bones, but with a lot of stats and a lot of dodge, he definitely seems like a solid character here. Moving on to his link set, Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, Nightmare and Fierce, Battle, his categories, Corroded Body and Mind, Battle of Fate, Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, GT Bosses, Transformation Goose, Artificial Life Forms, Target Goku, which is relevant for a new mission on the Pure Saiyans Red Zone. Revenge and Human Deeds, Space Traveling Warriors, Giant Form, and Giant Ape. Power, honestly, we love to see big bad bosses for a villain. Always. And he has a little bit of categories, not too much, but it is nice to see a medium-sized list of categories for sure, for sure, for sure. So that's not too bad. His super attack, Big Bang Attack, is an other super attack and raises attack defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. And Super Baby 2, quote, Giant Ape is going to absolutely put his first form to shame when he goes Key 3 attack defense 250, great chance to dodge, guards, corroded body and mind, category allies attack 60%, randomly changes key spears of a certain type STR included to STR key spears. So that is absolutely fantastic. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack defense 250, chance of evading enemies attack plus 20%, that's pretty good. When all allies attacking the same turn are extreme class, foresees enemy super attacks, Scouter, very good. Launch an additional super, also very good. When all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind, chance of performing a crit and damage reduction rate plus 30%. 3 or more key spears obtained, or if there is a super class enemy, when this character obtains a key spear, attack 120, chance of performing a crit plus 30%. 5 or more key spears obtained, or if there is a Earthbred Fighters category enemy, when this character obtains a key spear, attack 120, a chance of performing a critical hit 30%. Absolutely a fan-freaking-tastic character in Super Baby 1 and Super Baby 2. So I definitely think this character is going to absolutely dominate in this climate, even in the hardest content with that 70% chance to dodge, because that is what it takes to really take these bosses down these days, for freaking sure. Especially in that new Target Goku mission, he is definitely going to be helping out there quite a bit. And furthermore, he has a Giant Ape Transformation active skill, which can be activated starting from the next attacking turn, and he turns into Giant Ape for 2 turns. But before we get to that, his super attack, Revenge Final Flash, is a key blast that raises attack and defense and causes immense damage to enemies. So, what you really want to go ahead and do is transform into Super Baby 2 as quickly as possible and really get going. So that is going to be absolutely fantastic as well. Now, getting into his most powerful form, Super Baby 2 Giant Ape. He has the basic effects. Attack 300, receives an additional key 1 per key spear obtained, and performs a crit. Seems pretty good on paper for a giant transformation for the monstrous baby. However, he has another active skill on top of his active skill, Revenge Death Ball Final, which can be activated upon entering and raises attack by 1,700 and causes ultimate damage. Wow, that is going to hit like a freaking freight train. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely wicked. Absolutely wicked numbers, chat, for a giant form. So, with that all out of the way, this is going to be an absolute blast of a character. His artwork looks absolutely incredible too. So I say he's definitely worth summoning for freaking sure. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video quite soon. But hey, I'm very happy Super Baby 1 is finally getting some real representation for once in his life. It's always Super Baby Vegeta possessed, or it's just Super Baby 2 and Giant Ape Baby. That's it. That is it. No love on Super Baby 1 whatsoever. And no love on the transformation from Super Baby 1 into Super Baby 2. So seeing Super Baby 1 in this card, absolutely spectacular. Gotta love it. And of course, Super Baby 2 is absolutely incredible. And of course, he has an awesome giant ape transformation at the end of his card, which is going to be an absolutely fantastic finisher for longer content. If you can even survive Super Baby. Yeah. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up into my final thoughts. So, since animations, kit, and all that jazz look absolutely spectacular, I would personally recommend picking up Super Baby 2 and his possessed subordinate for freaking sure. Although, do keep in mind your Dragonstones and your personal situation for sure, but we are not going to be approaching anything too major, although keep in mind global is shifting, changing along with the Japan version because we are now synced. We're on a different schedule for the rest of the year. It's going to be wonky, so do keep that in mind. However, this definitely has the 10th year of Dokkan flair with the animations and oh my gosh, it just looks so freaking good. Let's go. But with that all out of the way, hopefully y'all enjoy. And until next, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Breakdown. As well, we have a new giant event to clear on top of this as well. So that is going to be interesting to get on into. And of course, a monthly content for sure. Alrighty, y'all. I got nothing more to say. We should have a decent start to this next campaign. But I will say the Transcendent Dokkan campaign definitely was quiet. It was definitely a little quieter. I didn't mind it personally, but I could tell it was a little quieter myself. It was overall a good campaign, though. It was a solid, decent campaign. It wasn't the craziest thing ever in the world ever, but it was a good campaign. It was. It really was. It was a decent, solid campaign. For sure, for sure, for sure. Also, I do find it funny that Legend just had a GT campaign, and now we're getting a GT campaign right here, right now. Hey, love to see it. Absolutely love to see that. Booyah! So, the thought all out of the way, absolutely stunningly anime accurate Super Baby 2. I'll get on out of here. I know I absolutely enjoyed this review. Let's freaking go, chat. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This looks so good. All their 10th year corrections and fixes as well. The battle motion system, chat, all this stuff just looks really good. And of course they're adding, or rather removing the reverse function from the game. So they're doing even more to make Dokkan better and more accessible and blah 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 blah. They're doing all that crazy great stuff. With that being said, I for real have nothing more to say. Hopefully y'all enjoy. And until next time, bye. 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 Bye, 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 bye.